FNCS, the biggest tournament of the season with millions of dollars on the line. You would think only the best pros with hundreds of thousands of dollars earned would qual. I thought that too, until two pros with barely 5,000 earned between the two of them qualified to Grands. Their names are Medax and Robin. I will now be VOD reviewing their games so you can see the strats they used to succeed. They started off their game landing at this train station here. It's a pretty good drop. Got good loot for them. And they are uncontested, unlike their first two games where they died off spawn. And here, they're able to get up their loot and be prepared for the game. So they box up around the tower here. Then Robin comes out, farms up some more mats. He ends up getting sprayed in his back down for a lot of health. Pops some minis out, which helps out a bunch. He's getting pressured by Ping. Medax is able to get behind Ping and hit a pump. Jumps. He's able to kill Mixon, but gets down to 6 HP. Drop some more minis. And Mixon's duo does back off. So they're able to get it good. And they both bought medkits. And when tower spawns, you can see on the map that another team comes up. Medax is trying to hold them off with his builds, and he does get the tower, but there is a team here that they have to worry about. He goes back up to Robin. He just makes sure all the builds are theirs. He's able to get out. Drops a mini. Even though they did take a lot of damage and end up using a lot of their heals, it was definitely worth it so they could get forecast. And they got some surge from that one kill they got. Now they just sit up here for a bit. They get pushed again, and they do get hit for a lot when they're rotating. But they're able to get down. Pop the medkit. Unfortunately, he probably will have to pop some bigs. Yep. Robin starts to rotate, and Nexus stays behind for a bit. It was really unfortunate that they got straight out of the sky so hard. And they're just going down, farming up some mats. And swim across, both their loads are looking really good. Blue auto and purple AR and then green AR. Purple drum, but they don't have many heals left. Robin does have some heals, but they have no whites. They probably should have picked up those bandies there just to make sure that they have as many heals as they can. But they go down here. This chest is unlooted, so they're able to get it. And get some more heals out of it. I see a fight there, and they just decide to go around it rather than fighting it. They're just scouting out, seeing if there's anyone around them, but they'll just get a rotate pretty free. They get shot at a little bit. They're able to hold them off. Go up and over the tunnel. get tagged for a bit, and they decide just to sit here, fucked up. Robin does get sprayed at for a lot of damage. They're able to hold everyone off and pop some heals. They do have to rotate to the next zone, but they have a pretty easy rotate. It's only like one team in front of them. They're just extra safe, scouting out everything. Sprayed some kids behind them. And they made the zone pretty easily. And they didn't waste too many builds. Now it's just spraying. They do have a fairly good pull for the next zone. And then just hold off these kids that are spraying at them. Keep spraying. Try and hold them off. And since they have such a good pull, they don't have to worry about rotating early. Then they get into zone. Neither of them are looking too stacked. They don't have much ammo. Their mats aren't looking too good. They don't have many heals. They end up doing a quiz rotate. And just rotating in. So making two. They jump in on Smokey. And they are able to get the kill. Just keep rotating forward. Well, from that refresh they got, which helped them out a fair bit for mats and everything. Not too much, but they are good for mats and everything now. They fizz, and run into the next zone. The fizz is a really good item for duos because it's a lot easier to stay together than with the grab blade. They spray out height. Just look down on everyone to see if they can shoot out. Rotate in. They're able to get height here, which is really good. They don't have too many mats, which could be a worry for them, but they are able to just keep pressure on kids below them, especially on these second height kids, and just head into the next round. Keep the pressure up, because that's what you have to do when you're on height. They get up this hill here, which is really good, because using the height blade to stay up on top of the hill makes a lot of kids on the low ground die out a lot earlier. And then zone pulls pretty much back over their type, so a little bit off, but they do stay up. Stay. Get the kill on that kid. They drop down a little bit, they don't want to be too high. They get the finish. As you can see, neither of them are very good for mounts. But they do have 3 medkits and flops to play heal off. But they do just sit up here, play height, use Sanga kids. Robin drops Medax the floppers so he can play heal off. And they just keep swinging at kids on low ground. This is the final zone. They're on height. So looking pretty good. Robin eventually jumps down, gets a kill. Try and stay together as best we can. Robin jumps down, cracks that kid. He leaves, but he does get the kill on him. Medax goes in, and then goes for heal off. Goes back into the start, and he sees more medkits, which pretty much wins them the game. Just plays heal off. One other player. He has so many medkits, and so he'll be doing pretty good. He didn't take much storm in the game. Doesn't have to worry about storm sickness. Then Sky, the second player who's left, ends up dying because he doesn't have the medkits. They end up winning, qualifying them to grands. If these two randoms with almost no experience can qualify to FNCS Grand Finals, you can complete whatever goals you have, whether it's qualifying to your first Solo Cash Cup Finals or even getting your first earnings. Now let me know down in the comments what that goal is, and check out this video here on the best Fortnite warm-up for 2024.